it. Mannequins and we breaking the mold. Breaking out and we breaking the codes. Similar to the jack who stole to the depths in your wet so you take explode, so get it up. No time to rest. Just do your best. What you hear is not a test. We're only here to make you. We're only here to make you. We're only here to make you. We're only here to make you go.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird is a winner. Well, a bird, bird.
God damn! Here's looking at you, kid.
He is immortal. Born in the Highlands of Scotland 400 years ago, he is not alone. The winner takes his enemy's head, and with it, his power. In the end, there can be only one.
Here we are, born to be kings. We're the princes of the I am immortal.
Welcome to the Friday Nights. I'm Jason Sandberg. Guys, I cannot believe how lucky I am. This is the latest issue, a new issue, yet another issue of Hank Howard, Pizza Detective, came out this week. These guys are continuing to put out two issue miniseries, but spread out like every few months. If you are missing hard-boiled noir detective storytelling with a touch of pizza, look no further than Hank Howard, Pizza Detective. Go check it out. It's a great book. It's my favorite new book of 2026. Also, latest installment of Jeff Darrow's Shaolin Cowboy came out. As always, a feast for the eyes. Can't wait to read that. And then the sixth installment of the rebooted Heavy Metal came out. I am actually only halfway through issue 5 of Heavy Metal. They continue to be doing it right. Greatly enjoying the new and reinvigorated.
Because they said this time around they were going to do it right. It was going to be reminiscent of the Heavy Metal of old. So have they?
It is. Yep. It is. Yep. It is. It is good stuff. And then the other thing is, Craig, would you mind bringing up the Jupiter campaign? My sign up is precariously perched on the precipice of 200 signups. We're stuck at 199 signups. Look, I'm thinking maybe with the people watching tonight, someone who's sitting on the fence, they'll go on there and they'll sign up, and we'll be pushed off the cliff, and we'll cross over to 200.
Oh, look at that number.
Oh, wait a minute. 199 plus you. Did we hit 200, guys?
I don't know. You hold on. Let me.
I think we did.
Let me share the link.
I think so.
Nice. I'm verklempt. Thank you. So I don't know who signed. So obviously someone signed up in the past hour or so. Greatly appreciate that. The campaign is going to launch on November 13th on this show. It'll launch on this show. So thank you to everybody that's signed up. I continue to appreciate all the people who are sharing the link and signal boosting, because this just makes the launch kind of greases the skids for the launch. So I'm greatly appreciating this. So thank you to everybody who signed up. And you want to show a few pages, Craig?
Sure. Yes. Let's have a look at Jason's Jupiter. Yeah. All right.
So that's the new cover, and it is going to be $19.99, 60 pages, full color. If you're in the United States of America, it will be free shipping.
Nice.
This is page 1. Panel 1 is Brenda. She's dreaming about the events of issue 1. The family car is headed back home, and then obviously you can see what a state of dishevelment their house is in, their home is in, and you're going to find out more about why the family went to the cabin and why their lives are they're living in chaos, as it were.
Bootlegger says he's going to grease you, Jason.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Hey, bootlegger.
Thank you. And then again, continuing with the dream motif, that's the amulet that's going to allow her to basically run away from home. The family's driving through their hometown. You'll notice there's a comic book shop called Sterling Silver Comics. That is a tip of the hat to my friend Mike Sterling, who owns that shop out on the West Coast. So he's got a bit of a cameo in this. And again, more shots of that disheveled, messy home.
Great storytelling, man.
Yes.
And then the last part of the dream, she's seeing the elf that came through the portal in issue 1, and the family car pulls into the driveway. And that's all I'm going to share for now. But this basically sets the stage for the events in issue 2. Issue 2, the challenge is going to be to get her to because in the world of Jupiter, this is like an otherwise normal world, and all the super heroics and magic and craziness starts in issue 1. So this is her coming to terms with everything that's changed. In issue 2, you're going to see her arc, and then you're going to see what's happening to her family, her parents, and then it's just going to set the stage for subsequent the rest of the story. Issue 3 does introduce 3 threats, and she begins to explore that amulet and begin to open some portals. So thank you to everybody that signed up. Greatly appreciate it. I'm verklempt that we're at 200 signups. We're going to be launching November 13th.
What's the page count on issue 1 versus the page count on issue 2, Jason?
Issue 1 was 40 pages. Yeah. Now, people sometimes bust my chops because that came out 3 years ago. But
yes. That might have had something to do with the intro with Jack
a lot
Torrance
happened.
waiting.
A lot happened. But in theory, so guys, in theory, over the past 3 years, I could have put out a 20-page comic every year for 3 years.
Mhm.
I'd rather give you a nice juicy 60-pager. So, Craig, speaking of juicy, how was your week?
I had an interesting week. As you guys know, I took a nice drive to get another dog already. It wasn't me that was in a rush. Just my family. Just the house was empty without a dog, so I was pressured by family members. So I did a nice commute. We got a nice new little tiny. I showed you. It's just a tiny little. Was it a Schnitzer and a poodle? So yeah, interesting.
Beautiful dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So another wonderful dog. What I was going to show, if I can get my buttons showed up here, I was going to give a nice shout out here to Belmont. Did you read that Belmont's actually working? He's into working on Smokes too. So
Oh, nice.
Yes.
yeah. So unfortunately, I don't think the pencil's down. The whatchamacallit there, the head thing. You know, the thing that we all had him on. I don't think that panned out. But he's not a quitter, and he's working on Smokes too.
Nice.
So there you go. I want to give a shout out to my good friend Justin. Yeah. And I miss the Man Cave. Do you guys remember the Man Cave? I used to be.
I love the Man Cave. It was a great show.
Yeah. It was the only other show I was on frequently because I had a good time hanging out with my friends. So I hope at some point they bring that back. So yeah, those are my books for the week. Michael, how was your week?
It wasn't bad. It was way more sweet than bitter. I had a couple bittersweet weeks. This was mostly sweet. I got these buttes in the mail today. One of the highlights of the summer on the nights was when Don Chin was on, and we were able to celebrate the 40th anniversary of radioactive black belt. No, radioactive
adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters.
I always mess it up.
No problem. That's right.
It was so cool to pick his brain about that and celebrate with him. He showed us awesome vinyl, Japanese vinyl that he collects.
Yeah.
So cool. So yeah, he was nice enough to send me.
No way.
No way.
No way.
Ex-cons.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a great book, eh? I laughed my ass off reading that. That was funny.
And the Rainbow the Brute.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
First time.
Beard Zerker.
Yeah.
Really cool. Rainbow the Brute by Ethan Van Sciver. And we got that.
It's a great parody of Keanu too. It's hilarious.
Dude, I'm sure I told Don on the show, like, I grew up loving Mad Magazine, Garbage Pail Kids, Wacky Packages. My comic's not a parody per se, but it has tons of parody stuff in there. So yeah. So it was so cool. The legend Don Chin sending me that stuff. Yeah, he sent a little thank you card thanking us for having him as a guest. And I was like thinking, man, we should be thanking you, man.
Yeah, it's an honor to have. Speaking of which, speaking of legends, and that was something I was going to bring up too. Is I was bringing up Mike Barron. I was bringing up Mike Barron books, and I forgot to mention Mike Barron's going to be a guest on our show the end of the month. Again, he's going to grace us with his appearance. So,
and if that wasn't enough, it's for a Nexus book. So
yes,
it's going to be a good time. Good time.
Do we know if he's writing Smokes 2?
I'll have to ask Justin. What's the plan? I imagine so, though. Knowing Justin, he's like me. He's a creature of habit. So, but we'll see. Speaking of which, Keith, again, thank you so much for joining us on the Friday nights. And how was your week? And I sorry to put you on the spot, but is there anything you'd like to share or present?
Yeah, sure. Well, first of all, thanks for inviting me and having me on tonight. And week was busy, just working and editing pages, and I got a storyboard job. So that's what I've been busy with. Still surviving in this crazy industry. And shout out to my friend Jerry Cooley, his book, his comic. Nice. I just got that in the mail. Just opened it up. End of Days by Jerry Cooley.
Very cool.
Is that a one shot or is that a series?
No, it's a series. It's a series of issues. Can you see it? It's kind of glary.
No, cool.
Okay. And another friend of mine, Ian Dorian's book. I'm like halfway through it. Law of Resistance by Ian Dorian. And shout out, I don't have it yet
Mhm.
because it was just shipped today, is Horace H. Hoover by
Yeah.
I just
So
ordered
easy.
those 4 books. I love his work.
No.
We just met recently, and I love his style. So shout out to Fabricio.
Yeah.
Keith, you're gonna love it when he ships it to you. The 4 issues are gonna be inside a brown paper comic book shop bag with his logo on it. So he's been on the show. We love the guy. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. I just met him the other day on Ben Soto's.
Was he on our show, Jason? Do you remember? Was he?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
he was a
He
guest. Yeah.
so he came on. So again, one of the great stories of the past year. The book was not going to fund. It was stalled out. So he just went on a live stream and he's like, maybe I need to do a Kate book. Maybe this is too weird. And then people started backing it. And it was like an end game where Captain America's standing there. And then like the portals start opening up and everyone's like backed.
That's
And then the thing funded. So great
the
guy.
last hour. Yeah, it was crazy.
It's
I
great.
remember that.
Good stuff. So Keith,
Came through.
on this show, we believe in stolen valor. And what I mean by that is that anybody who backs your book during the contiguous live stream of this podcast, we want to take credit for it. So we do a thing called baseline. Craig's gonna bring up your campaign. We're gonna make note of where you're at here. So you're at 9 backers. I'm gonna baseline that. So Keith, for the people watching, we'll be looking at your campaign in earnest later. Give them a 30-second elevator pitch about this project, okay?
Sure. Yeah. So Skylights is a sci-fi adventure book. It starts out with follows the stuntman, who he gained a reputation for being a loose cannon and kind of reckless, and got himself barred from the Hollywood system. So the book starts out with him being kind of at a dead-end job, and his life is kind of closing in on him, and he's also haunted by these visions and dreams of a alien invasion. And this is kind of what drives him to literally answer the call to adventure, and sends him into getting caught up into a government conspiracies, aliens and secret groups, and bunch of other surprises along the way, and teaming up with 3 other strangers. And yeah, that's about it.
Keith, I got to tell you, when Craig said this, he said you're coming on, I took a look at the campaign, and the first thing that hit me over the head like a hammer was, this looks like Lee Weeks or Steve Epting art, which is a high compliment. The art just knocked me out. So just kudos to you and your art style. And question: do you have samples of your like your day job storyboard where we could compare your storyboard to like your comic book art? Is that possible? Like later in the show, would you have anything around you could kind of show us for storyboards, or is it proprietary? Or
it's online. I have a website where it's all my storyboards are up there. Okay. Well, not all of them, but some.
Yeah, if you could share the link in the private StreamYard, I can definitely pull it up later on. But
it's just keithmorange.com.
Okay. Well, we'll kind of do it. We'll do a tour of that later to kind of look at what your storyboard artwork will say. But Keith, very excited to take a look at the campaign and check this out.
I just want to do my prediction before I get too inebriated. So we're definitely going to hit 12 backers, but I'm putting this out. We got 30 watching.
Nice.
He has a digital tier that's even 15. So I don't want to aim for low. Like we always want to aim higher than low. But I figure if at a minimum, if 3 people grab, if 3 people grab that digital, I can push that thing over the goal myself.
Could be.
Well, all right.
I mean, guys, if you guys get that to 12 with 3 digital, I'll knock it. I'll hit the home run. But I know I don't need to do that all myself. I don't need to carry that weight. This show's got a lot of big whales. A lot of people are going to grab this tonight. I have a real good feeling for this campaign.
Very good. And Craig, you said 30 people are watching. Tell me, who's in the chat tonight?
Yeah. So just let me. All right. So first and foremost, Vulcan reclaims his spot as first, and it says, "All hail to the Friday Nights. All hail to you as well, Vulcan." He's still in our DM group, so I don't know if I got to work harder to be offended. But no, I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Bootlegger again, a lot of wisecracks, and great to have you here.
Yeah, more like bootlicker.
Has Bootlegger ever been on our show? Also,
yeah. Remember, we did that back the book, come on the show thing.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I forget who the guest was.
Yeah, he hung out. That's right. That's right.
He came
and
on.
He felt bad because he was all inebriated.
He was all inebriated. His family was on vacation. He was home alone, and he was on. And so Keith, it's a testament to the show that when a middle-aged man is finally got all the noise out of the house and it's a quiet house, he can do anything he wants. He watches the Friday nights.
Yeah. I'll be on Bootlegger tomorrow night.
Yeah,
oh, cool. Good guy.
But absolutely, you're watching a show. If you're an indie creator, we're very cool. Just as long as you're cool, not saying dumb stuff on Twitter that pisses people off, you're more than welcome to join us on the show. Yeah. But you can be surprised. Like, I don't mind creators going at creators. It's when they go at the backers, then I get fucking pissed off because that's disrespect. But yeah, creators fighting with creators is like another day that ends in Y. But
yeah.
But Darley's joining us. Says hail the freaking Friday nights again, Michael. It's so great. I look forward every week to hanging out with Michael and Jason and our crazy Friday antics.
Oh,
I really do.
Dude, likewise. You believe me, it's a highlight. It's the start. It's a proper start of the weekend.
Exactly. And then again, another fan of Miss Radio Stories now says hail to everyone and guest and chat. And hail to you as well.
Hail.
And then, speaking of, I want to give a shout out to, again, I haven't seen him in a while. Great to see him back, as well as Bunny, Telepathic Bunny. I forgot how downright creepy you guys get.
What? What did we? Was it the intro or was it me? What was creepy? Tell us.
But
inquiring minds want to know.
But Bunny's been working extra hard. Again, he's been running an extra stream called. You were just on it, weren't you, Keith?
Yeah. He's a great
FMC
host.
Arena. Is that what it is? Yeah. Oh man, I got to. Do you want to see if I can pull up Bunny's channel? Just give him a shout out.
Yeah.
Give me a second if you want to fill some space while I.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, people should check his channel out. I mean, he's a really good host and very insightful reader. And he was picking out things from my campaign that I wasn't even sure that was visible to people yet. So check him out.
Oh my goodness! It says I'm not. I swear on my life, Bunny, I did not unsubscribe from you.
Ooh.
I don't know how that happened. That has been rectified.
Yep.
Wow, that's wild. You got to check on everybody.
Sometimes YouTube and Twitter do that. If you don't interact with an account, they unsubscribe you.
Yeah, that's weird. But hold up the show, but I just want to give a shout out to Bunny because, as you know, it was Bunny that got a hold of Keith and saved the day tonight. If you didn't realize, I messaged Keith and he didn't respond. It took a little prompting from Bunny.
I saw that late after we DM'd. I don't think I was tagged in it. I didn't pick it up. So sorry about that.
So Craig, you mentioned Twitter drama and how you really don't like seeing creators feud with their backers. Have you witnessed a platform holder feuding with one of the creators on their platform?
What?
I saw that this week. That was a first. Yeah. Not going to say who.
Right. Put it in the private chat.
Yeah.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I do want to know because, yes, I am not tracking, but that's awesome. That's hilarious. I wish I was so praised of everything. I like to play that I know all the stuff that goes on, but I don't. I really don't know who's fighting with who. I told the story of how I hired my editors based on who was on their show. I was like, oh, okay, everybody gets along. And then it was that stream where another rift happened and everyone started doing this. And it's like, you just can't win, man. And longer you're in this community, the more often you'll be put at a fork in a road and you're being made to choose between different fucking friends groups. And it's really high school fucking. At some point, you just have to rise above it all and say, I'm just going to fucking do my own thing. This shit's ridiculous.
Yeah, what I don't understand is they always say fork in the road, and I'm like, I've had a fork, and all the prongs go in the same direction. I've never seen somebody to try to eat with a fork that's like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it. It's over my head.
Right. So I'm gonna try and get through this chat because the chat's just growing, and I'm watching it, and it's like, oh my goodness, the chat itself is going to be 45 minutes, Jason. So first and foremost, here you are saying, "Let the weekend begin." You're gonna have to advise me what's wrong with pink kryptonite. I don't know what's going on with that, Jason. You want to care to elaborate? No.
No comment.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see what's here. Oh, Scribe is joining us. Says, yo, we got to book Scribe for, again, don't forget us for the
launches
book. When you launch, please book to come on our show.
And Scribe, we typically are booked up like 2 months out. So when you know your launch date, you got to connect with Craig right away.
Yeah. And speaking of, I tuned in a little bit, Tank. Good evening to all you magnificent bastards and bastards. Is everyone tracking that Tank just did like a 24-hour Jaw stream, and then like a champ, he's dropping into our chat to say hi.
Nice.
Did you tune into that at all, Michael?
I wish I knew it was happening. I heard people talking about it beforehand. I'm so scatterbrained. I'm annoyed that I missed it.
I did tune in twice, but both times it was the be right back screen. Like, I can't win, but I did switch over. I hit a like, and then carried on with my day. But yeah, man, 24 hours of that's nuts, man. It's crazy.
And that was to help someone, right? Am I wrong? Like,
yes, I believe so. Yeah, I believe whatever he raised. I don't know the details of it, but if you're still in the chat, sure. If you want to give us a bit of a feedback on how that experience was, Tank, I'm curious. Bootlegger saying, yo, back Keith's book, it looks amazing. Yes, I know, I'm already hooked. That's why I said I'll wait for everyone else to back to figure out what I'm doing. Scribe as well says, hello, Keith, your book looks incredible.
Hey, Scribe.
Nice.
Thank you.
I will be sitting next to Scribe at the For the Fans Fest in October.
Nice. Are you going to have books to sell there?
The plan is a version of the art book.
Okay.
I think right now I'm going to have the Indiegogo version have a lot more pinups, so they will not be shortchanged. They will be getting, the Indiegogo people will be getting more.
Mm-hmm. So a new face in the chat, and I'm always glad to see more people joining us. The Writer Buzz says, hail comics peeps. Hail to you as well, Writer Buzz, and thank you so much for joining us on the Friday nights. We do this every single Friday, have not missed a Friday to date, and we have just started year 4, if you can believe that. That's amazing. Crazy. Insane, Jason, that you've hung around me this long without
no problem. Remember, Craig, I tell you, when it begins to feel like work, we're doing it wrong.
And I don't know the start of this. It says the dude can draw. You must be talking about the artist for your book, I'm guessing, Keith.
That's me.
Yeah. You're your own artist as well. Oh,
yeah.
Beautiful work.
Thanks.
And you're the writer, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I was saying in the chat, the art and the premise slays. So
thank you.
Kudos to you, sir.
Yeah, I've been slaving away at it for a long time.
Scribe's like, you need to get on Kings. He's like, you need to stop messing with knights and lords and elevate yourself.
Knights, we're knights. Are you guys going to FanFest?
I'm not, unfortunately, but I know 100% Michael's going to be there.
Nice.
That's up to Jason. He's at the other end of the country, but it's up to you if you're going to make it.
Yeah,
the first year of that has got to be like going to be probably awesome. Like the first time.
It just happens to take place in my home state, so I kind of have to be there.
That's awesome.
I could drive there in like 12 hours if I got my passport.
Well, I'm on the other side of the country. I'm in crazy California.
Yeah, nice. I haven't seen the Pacific Ocean yet. That's on my bucket list.
Oh wow.
Scribe saying I'm the man. Thank you, Scribe. I appreciate that. Bootlegger's letting us know he was drunk as fuck when he was on our show. So letting us know. That's okay. I'm that way most nights. Again, don't feel bad.
Oh, that was when Salty was on. That's right.
Yeah. He said he drank, the entire bottle of rum that night. Yeah. It's great.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Crenshaw saying, I don't wait for a family to leave to watch the show. Priorities, people, priorities. There you go. Yeah. And Crenshaw also recommended you. Again, we were scrambling. Your name came up multiple times, and Crenshaw was also one who dropped and said, "Hey,
wow,
I recommend reaching out to Keith." So, yeah.
I mean, everybody that I've come across on during this FundMyComic campaign has just been super supportive, super cool, pushing the book, and trying to get other people to respond to it. But yeah, Crenshaw will be on his show after Bootlegger tomorrow. So I'm having a doubleheader tomorrow.
Nice.
Content? What is it called? Content?
Yes, that's Crenshaw's show. And then Telepathic was saying it was the freaking Shining that freaked him out. And then he's saying, don't worry, every time he hits 720 subscribers, he always loses one. Always. Yeah, I know. I know the struggle.
All right, I think that's everybody. Did you get Infinite Entertainment?
Like Infinite Entertainment jumped in here?
Sure. Yep, he's up there a little bit.
It's always making me do extra work. Why is it? Oh, where is he? Oh man, legitimately, I'm looking for him. Are you just making me look for someone who's not even in there?
No, he's there. I said what's up.
Okay. Infinite, so, I sincerely apologize. I wish I could find your comment.
He's two comments above.
Here we go.
Go up 3 tank ferrets, and then you're there. Okay.
I got him. He says, hello, lads. The same thing, Infinite. When your campaign is ready, please hit me up at the DM when you're ready to launch. And it's going to be live. Hit me up.
Yeah.
And then you're absolutely welcome on the show.
All right. So, Craig, crazy week for me. Absolutely crazy. What is the first of the 3 most important news topics that maybe I missed this week? What's going on?
Okay. Let me see what I can. Okay. So first and foremost of our 3 topics, this is the first time joining us for our crazy antics. We go 90 minutes, 3 topics with 1 guest. First crazy topic, our news isn't fabricated. These are real stories. Comes to us with Associated Press. This organ will play 1 composition until the year 2640. All of us are going to be long gone by the time this song is done. And
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, well, maybe. And it's redefining how slowly music can be played. And then Jason had to educate me on the own story that the composer, ironically, his name is Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage, yes. So, guys, I remember in 2001 when this organ concert began in that church, and all I got to say is what a wonderful use of taxpayer money. This is just fantastic. No, so Keith, I'm throwing a curveball here. Keith, are you familiar with John Cage, the composer?
No.
Okay.
I'm not.
His most famous composition is called 433, which is literally 4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence. You think this is fake news? This is real.
That's terrible.
The other thing that John Cage would do he would modify a piano. So he would go into the strings inside in the undercarriage of the piano, and he would insert debris like hammers and blocks of wood, and then as it would instill some randomness into the playing of the piano. So John Cage is part of a long line of posers and hacks that were foisted upon us in the 20th century. Most notorious, he was the one who was hanging out with Yoko Ono when she met John Lennon. So to some extent, some really small bit of synchronicity, you can blame John Cage for the breakup of the Beatles. Michael, what's your favorite John Cage composition?
See, it's funny you asked because as a kid, I always confused him with John Cale, who was a member of the Velvet Underground. And I thought, wow, John Cage is actually even more pretentious than John Cale of the Velvet Underground. So I was very impressed by that. Yeah.
Keith, what's is there an album or a band that you had to struggle to listen to it and you were like, my God, this is crap, but eventually it won you over?
I can't think of one that won me over, but there's several songs. It's just that happen to reoccur throughout my entire life that I've never sought out to hear, but it's always there. There's like a handful of songs that are just they're there.
Yeah.
Is it where you recognize them and you don't know the name of the
Bruce Springsteen?
Oh, sure.
U2, like stuff like that. It's like they're just always there, you know. It's like, but this Forever song just seems like I mean, it kind of nobody there to play it, and it's just playing. That kind of reminds me of just another automation of something that should be human.
The tone changed for the first time in 7 years. So I mean, like, you could visit it like once a year and it's still making the same noise. You know?
Yeah. Craig, how'd you like to be the neighbor? How'd you like to be the neighbor at that next to that church?
Could you
listen to that all day?
Turn that damn thing off.
It's like there's certain like frequencies where you completely lose hearing. It's whatever the church, whatever organ note the church is playing, and then they change the note like a year later, and you're like, whoa.
Right.
All right. This is John Cage is a colossal fraud. Right. And I just cannot believe that I guess this does prove the Germans will fall for anything.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a big deal. We're changing the note for the first time in 7 years. Hooray.
See, I can't really criticize this because, you know, some people might be worried that my comic Cool It is going to be delayed. But thing is, the plan was always to have it be finished by 2780. So you're just going to have to like be patient, and then you're going to get the whole thing, or someone's going to get the whole thing at that point.
Very nice. See, by then I'm hoping they can take Soltac and punch in the computer, and that'll turn it into a full-length movie for me.
Yeah, no, that'll be happening by then.
Well, that Bunny's weighing in. I forgot to back the process comment already. Had cover B.
What's preventing like New Guard to come in and just canceling this whole bad idea?
Yeah. Well, Keith, there's a good sci-fi movie here. So it's the year 2345. There's been like a nuclear war, and then these people, and like think of like Mad Max, and there's this band of monks who are protecting this church, and like Mad Max is like, I think I want the medal from your organ there. And they're like, no, we have to keep playing this song. We have to keep playing this note. And Mad Max is like, why? I mean, there's so many things you can do with this story.
Yeah, it's pretty optimistic to think civilization's even going to still be there by 2640. Yeah. And then Crenshaw was weighing in that won't it be depressing to find out when the composition's all done that it seals I can kiss from the rose. And SF Damon weighed in and he thought it would be Indigata de Vida.
Or at the very end, there's a Rickroll on it.
There you go.
Okay, Craig, what's news story number 2?
We've killed this story. Okay, next story comes to us from TechSpot, and this is an interesting. A lot of people are excited about this one. I personally never had MySpace, but MySpace was reacquired. Yeah, I know. I didn't really know anything how to use a computer until 2007. So, but in 2011, the current owners picked up MySpace and own it, and they promise that they are going to bring it back to try to give people some freedom and the ability to exercise free speech and get away from all the advertisements and the forced algorithms, and that's their intent with bringing back MySpace. So is anyone else excited about this?
Well, you may not know it to look at me, but I am very excited about MySpace coming back. I feel like this is going to be my re-entry into pop culture. I was waiting all this time.
Mike, what was your favorite song?
Oh, my favorite song. I'm sure it was either by Bright Eyes or Death Cab for Cutie or some band of that era, right? Yeah.
Keith, were you on MySpace back in the day?
Yeah, and then people asked, "Am I on Facebook?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "What's Facebook?" And they're like, "Well, it's like MySpace, but but better." And I was like, "Well, what's better about it?" So then everybody left MySpace
Yeah.
to go to Facebook, and now I'm not doing it again. I'm not going back to MySpace with the little song player. I won't do it. I'm not on MySpace. I'm not doing it. I won't do it. I don't care who asks me. You got to be on MySpace. Gary Vee will be out there saying, you got to post on LinkedIn, whatnot. You got to post on, and MySpace now, I'm not doing it. I refuse.
You got to cheat the algorithm. So Keith, what are there any other sites that like the web 2.0 era? Are there any other sites you miss that that kind of were there for a brief instant and then got subsumed?
Again, I don't. Yeah, I mean, everything seems to evolve and be replaced by something else. So, and then or like 3 other things, right? So, it's just a kind of a nuance. You got to just try to strip it down. I'm trying to get rid of some,
Yeah. Oh no. Yep. Michael, did you ever go on sites? There was a site called Hot or Not, where people would post a picture and then you could rate them. Do you remember that one?
Yes, I do remember sitting with friends, having some coffee, going over Hot or Not, and I felt terrible for all their comments about the lovely ladies that we were going by. I tried my best to be supportive and positive, but it didn't work.
Keith, what's worse, Hot or Not or OnlyFans?
Ooh, I would say OnlyFans. That's got to be worse, right? I mean, it's kind of reshaping our culture into it's changing society.
It's pretty wild.
In a good way. Yeah.
Pretty wild.
Didn't Hot or Not? Didn't like in the Social Network film? Didn't MySpace start out with that? Like, was it that like a model where he was grading the students?
Oh yeah, no, that was the Facebook. Yeah, at Harvard, it was you were rating the yeah.
So then somebody took that and
okay. Maybe. Well, I don't know which one came first. I think I was aware of Hot or Not before Facebook, because I was one of the
that
first.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I was pretty sure. And then Craig, I know you only had computers in 2007, but in that early days of the computers, your access to computers, were there any sites that you would go to a lot? Like I remember like CD Now, before Amazon bought it, but you could get music on CD Now. Were there any other sites that you liked in those early days of the internet?
Napster first, because I was one of those morons that would pay people to make me a CD, to burn me a CD, so I had to pick which songs to make it and then pay the money. Make me a CD. Craig Shaw.
Napster. Oh my God.
He'll be forced to listen to his terrible taste in music. And then he says, we all better smarten up because he's getting ready to make his top friends list. So
let me correct Crenshaw or have him elaborate. It's the top 8, Crenshaw. Get it right. And I guess everyone here except Keith is going to be in my top 8. He's not going to rejoin.
So Keith, as a sign of how the world has changed, back in the early days of MySpace, when it was your friends, it was like, Jim, Ted, Paul, Keith, Jill. Nowadays, it's like Telepathy Bunny, Gnarly. The roster sounds like a rogues gallery of Batman's adversaries or something like that.
Yeah, they're new creations in my comic. But do you remember being like, the MySpace had? I wonder if they're going to bring back the top 8 friends, and then like you be in somebody's top 8 friends, and then you get dropped out. It's like, oh shit, I just got dropped out of.
Oh,
there's a lot of offense going on.
Sounds like
I don't know. Guys, I don't even know if I would have a top 8. I'd be hard. I'm such a curmudgeon. I'd be hard pressed to.
I think it was top 8.
Yeah, I'd
Would
be
it be
like,
a good
oh
way
man, I've only got like
for
5.
us to promote indie comics though? Is there a way to do that with MySpace?
Yeah, I think so. Like that's how like that My Chemical Romance. Weren't they one of the big bands that broke out of MySpace?
Yes.
Yeah.
my neck of the woods.
Yeah. So the Friday nights could live stream onto MySpace, and we could have the Soul Tack page.
Damn it, guys.
I like it.
Damn it. There's just
Yeah,
going to be more.
yeah.
Another thing.
Keith, you're going to have to buy a second phone.
for comics now. It's big over there. Big.
All right, Craig, what's topic number 3?
So our last one's kind of funny. I kind of get a kick out of this. I didn't even know anything about this till this was shared with me in our chat. Count Binface, the man in the can with the master plan, seeks parliament seat in Britain's wackiest elections. So the town of like Mackerland or something like that. But in any case, was it Nigel Farrell? He resigned. So obviously his seat's now in contest. And Binface thinks he's actually in the running, and he's quite adamant that he's going to win that seat. He's going to win that town. So what do you think of this Binface showing up in Parliament dressed as Binface?
I think I saw this in a 1966 episode of Batman. I don't think this ends the way the voters think it's going to end. Keith, how is this quintessential 2026? Or is this evidence that we've gone in the wrong direction?
Well, everything else that's happening over in the UK over there. I mean, this is bound to happen.
I suppose you can't get a machete through that, can you? Yeah.
But the first thing that I thought of was Horace H. Hoover.
Yeah.
Fabrizio's book. Let's get the can. So
there you go.
I hope they elect him. I hope they elect him. Freaking please do. And then
Michael, you think
Count Binface is the truth? Yes. Absolutely.
Michael, do you think this guy's just trying to promote a movie or a band or something like that?
No, I hope not. I would take the chance and vote for him. I just feel like there's got to be a better way, right, than the current way. So he might be the current way, and I would put him in my top 8.
But even in the outro, he's got a song in the outro, and I used to be the novelty, but now I'm the sane one.
There you go.
That's right. So Craig, he has a 20-point plan.
Yes,
that's impressive. 20 points.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him. Yeah.
Keith, who do you think his top 8 friends are,
though? Well, they're definitely all from government, right? Like just the clowns over there.
There's at least 2 other Nigels.
He if you look up his policy plans that he's promoting, those are pretty funny. There was 2 that stood out. He was like, his plan was to create like one affordable house, and another one was tax you less and everyone else more, or something like that. So, but not specifically, it was just just the royal you.
Make 99 flakies 99 pence again. Yeah.
But I mean, it's nothing crazier than anything else. It's actually better.
Yeah.
Keith, is he promising everybody a pony?
I mean, I didn't see that, but
Well, this is what we think is something that's been percolating. It's been percolating in the ether for a while. It's now boiling over. So we've done an investigative deep dive. We've got a crack investigative team that did a research on this, and this is a Friday night's investigative report we call Unmasked. All right. All right. Now we've looked at Binface, but everybody remembers Buckethead. Keith, well, Keith, who's your theory? With Buckethead, there's 2 questions. Everybody asks who, but I ask why. Keith, help me out with Buckethead. What's going on here?
I mean, this is obviously somebody who maybe got his head stuck in a bucket and just couldn't get it off and just decided to go on with the rest of his life.
Michael, this guy was in Guns N' Roses.
He was. And my favorite story is that Axl Rose allowed a chicken coop to be built in the recording studio so he felt more comfortable recording in there.
He's a hired gun in the music industry. He really is. There's a lot of songs with Bucketface. People have asked him to come on and basically record and help them.
All right. So Keith, what we did is we said, we're going to unmask, we're going to use AI to unmask Buckethead. So we used 2 AI platforms to, we took all the biometrics, we took all the video footage, all the audio, we fed it into 2 different AI platforms to try to have the AI figure out who Buckethead is. And let's look at the results.
Nice.
All right. So the back computer said that it's actually Chris Gaines. The Buckethead is actually Chris Gaines. And then ChatGPT thinks that it's Richie Sambaro. So, Keith, does this pass the smell test? Who do you think's right here?
Well, I'm suspicious about Chris Gaines. I think that might be somebody else too.
Oh, you don't know the story of Chris Gaines?
Yeah, I'm joking.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, geez.
Funny thing when
we elaborate.
I'm so glad you pulled us away from the ledge there. Thank you. We would hate to mislead anybody on this show.
Yeah.
Craig,
Yes.
what do you think? I mean, when you look at Richie Sambaro's timeline,
Right.
he's got the time he's with Bon Jovi. There's no Buckethead. He won't stop drinking.
Right.
Bon Jovi kicks him out of Bon Jovi, and then so the Buckethead's there. Tall, long hair, guitarist. What do you think, Craig?
Definitely Richie Sambora would be my bigger pick for sure.
Okay. All right. So again, only time will tell, but we know where the back computer stands. All right, let's look at the next one. So the next one is actually, we said, hey, we want to help the electorate in Britain get to the bottom of this whole Binface thing. So we picked 2 AI platforms. We fed in all the information we could, and let's see what those platforms came up with. All right. So the back computer said that it's actually Prince Harry trying to get back in the good graces, and DeepSeek, that Chinese app, said that it's Justin Trudeau. Keith, what do you think?
No, I think Justin Trudeau's policies were worse than Buckethead's. So it's probably Harry. Harry makes more sense to me, just trying to get back in,
Yeah.
No one in their right mind would elect fucking Justin Trudeau to run a corner store, let alone
that's what. Hence the helmet. But Michael, if you had your choice between hanging out with Meghan Merkel all day or getting putting a bucket on your head and prancing around the Parliament, which way would you go, Michael?
I think that answer is obvious. The latter, of course, with the bullets. There is no way. Yeah, that's an easy yes.
There's no way Buckethead would be allowed out of sight of his wife. Like there would be like a Markle head in tow. Like,
neither of those 2 gentlemen are cool enough, as we know, to be this pinhead guy. So
that's right. I agree. It's too cool.
All right, we have a third masked celebrity here to look at here. So this is one that I did not know about this, guys. I swear to God. So in Minnesota, there is a masked vigilante called No Mark. He wears this mask here, and what he does is goes around, and apparently he's trying to figure out who the U of M's campus pisser is. I don't know anything about this campus pisser, but it sounds more horrific than the Joker. But anyways, this guy is in the news. He's a real guy. He's a vigilante, kind of like a I don't know if he's made any arrests, but he helps old ladies cross the street. And when it looks like there's hooligans on the corner, up to some mischief and malfeasance, he calls the cops on him. So Keith, what are you thinking here? Who do you think this is?
Oh, this. I mean, again, we're ruling out Justin Trudeau for sure. I don't know. I got nothing on this.
Jesse the Body Ventura, or no?
Too short.
No, he's too mad. He's too mad to help old ladies cross the street right now.
He is. Okay. All right. We fed this into the two AI platforms. Craig, let's find out the results here. So the back computer thinks that it's Topher Grace, and Grok thinks that it's Garth Brooks.
No, Chris Gaines. That's Chris Gaines. They kind of look alike. I know, but you could tell by the bangs.
All right.
Hilarious.
Keith, thank you for playing along. This has been the Friday nights catching people up on the news. Craig,
Yeah.
let's bring up this campaign and take a look at it.
Well, I got one better than that even. So
Yeah.
I made a special like FMC Twitch trailer.
Whoa.
So we have
They pay you for that?
No. I just love FMC, and every time I have a campaign that's on FMC, I get a twinkle in my eye. So for the 48 that are watching, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, Keith. Here is the trailer for Skylights.
Oh my God, do you see that over there? What is that?
Oh, I see it.
Run.
What is that? What is that? What is it? Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah! Open my eyes! Eyes! Ah! Ah!
Come on.
Thick ass trailer. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Too cool.
Thanks for playing that.
So
Yeah.
here we go. We already. Are we gonna say Keith? Sorry.
I was gonna say is the making of that trailer. I had not used the After Effects before and done a trailer before, and I think I spent like 2 weeks just opening After Effects and then closing it again, and then finally learning it and getting the trailer done. Yeah.
Oh, so you made the trailer as well?
Yeah, I do everything. I do everything myself. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make my own trailer soon. I'm like scared, but it's not gonna be too elaborate. So yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, there's all these different things you can do and showing like motion comic type stuff. But I figured it was best just to go with something where people can just see the art without kind of covering it up in anything and just seeing panels from the book. And I think that's the best way to go. I mean, after all, it's a comic book.
Yeah, dude. It's more elegant that way. Yeah.
And let your work shine. Let your work, what people will be getting. And then the song there is by Really Slow Motion. I licensed that song for the trailer. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, sorry, I'm eating edibles at the same time. Where SF Game is weighing in. He's letting us know that he backed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jason's weighing in, letting us know that he backed.
Oh wow, thanks guys.
Crenshaw's let us know he backed already. Backer number 2 on FMC,
Yeah.
but as always, he was thinking about the Knights when he did it.
Okay, we'll take a half point for that one.
So I'm gonna hit a refresh already before I start going through your campaign, Keith. So what I'll do here is, if there's anything specific you want to scroll to, feel free to just tell me scroll up, scroll down, or.
I mean, if you just scroll through it, you'll see
Right,
the
12.
images and the
already hit funding goal
pages at the bottom. Awesome.
Yeah. So this is the first image. Oh,
Yeah, I'll have that on the front of the book as like a title page too, like when you open it. So I'll probably be signing that page for those that buy the signed copies. Do you guys like your book signed on the cover or something on the inside? Because I know it's kind of, I've seen both things.
I like the inside because it's
yeah.
I was always surprised.
The way I see it is, if it's your artwork that you're signing, it's fine. But like for me, it'd be really pretentious for me to sign someone else's cover. Like that's not my artwork. So as a writer, I sign the inside cover above my name, right? It's just to be respectful. But yeah, I think if you did the artwork, fucking rights, put your scribble on it. And if you're a writer, writing on someone else's art, I'm going to save judgment. But that's how I differentiate. So.
Okay.
It just feels pretentious to me to put my signature on someone else's art, right? So, but
dude, I gotta ask you about your background. I saw your resume, your storyboard artist. I am like, I have books on storyboarding. I have right here a Star Wars storyboarding book.
Give you a full screen on that.
Is that I have that one too. Yeah.
Oh,
Bill
nice.
Johnston is in there. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I love it so much. I never really thought about being a storyboard artist, but I appreciate the craft so much. So when we booked you as a guest, I was like, oh God, that's so cool. Can you elaborate a bit on how like you got into that? Or
Sure. So I started in 2014, and it was kind of like a Hail Mary kind of thing where I just spent what was it, like a few weeks just putting together a storyboard portfolio. I had just been laid off from one job, and I was like, well, I really want to get into storyboarding, and I wanted to aim for movies and all that. And I did a couple like commercial samples, but one of the first things that I did for that portfolio was an idea and a scene from Skylights. I wasn't even gonna, like, Skylights wasn't even the conception. It wasn't even a book idea yet. But I just had this idea of like, I want to do an action scene, and the scene's actually in the comic, redrawn, of course, and it was just like four people running from a government compound in the desert. It was like a man, a woman, and 2 kids, and they were being chased by a helicopter and some Humvees, and the child they get cornered, and the child, the boy, takes out the helicopter and makes it crash, and I storyboarded that, and that was the first thing that that came to me for what would become Skylights.
Wow.
And then I had that in my portfolio, and I sent that to a few. There were some storyboard agencies at the time. A lot, they're mostly all closed now.
Wow.
They're just recently closing down, so a lot of people are just solo right now. But I was picked up by 2, ended up sticking with 1, kept very busy for a long time, and around 2018 is when I started writing and drawing Skylights in between jobs.
Wow.
And then COVID hit, and that was just like, all right, well, full time on Skylights. And so I've been working on it ever since then, and just finished drawing the last panel in 2025.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. So First up, I just want to jump couple. So Telepack jumping in and says, and we are funded. I think it's what he meant to say, that you're finally funded on FundMyComic.
Yeah.
Good to see you
Wow,
across that.
thank you.
So
Thank
congrats
you
to
so
you.
much.
And then Vulcan's also jumping in there, letting you know that he has backed as well. So
Thank you, Vulcan.
Awesome. Thank you. You guys are gonna love the book. I think it's just a fun read, and I really crafted it in a way that kind of pulls you onto an adventure. Like you're going on the trip. It takes place in between, like I believe it's 5 days, and you can actually count that in throughout the book.
Wow.
So it's like, you know, it's an adventure within a week, and car chases, alien conspiracies, and government chases. It should be fun.
What was the inspiration for having a stuntman as the protagonist?
Well, I needed somebody that could show up and be the hero, that had some kind of, I needed an everyman type character to start out in kind of down and out kind of way. But I needed a physicality as somebody that was capable of just not just fighting, but just capable of showing up and when the situation called for it. And the whole car thing was something that I was really wanting to work in there as a character metaphor for the character arc that the character goes through, from emasculated a car breaking down at the beginning, to a rental car, to a muscle car, that kind of mirrors what the character is going through, showing
Dude,
up.
I love that, man.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
Man, that line art is so tight. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
beautiful work, Keith. Like I don't like I'm just stunned. I'm just like drawn in and like I gotta remember we're doing a show here, but
but dude, that's what I'm saying. So we had a guest booked who's a great artist himself, but you know he had something going on, so you know we have to scramble to get a guest so we can do the Friday night show, and then it's like we get this.
Yeah,
like a godsend. It's so cool, man.
That's very cool. Yeah, I'm stoked. When do you like fulfillment? And I know it's not like we're not going to hold your feet to the fire, but when do you see this fulfilling ideally?
I'm editing pages now, and it's about 50% lettered. So I'm really aiming for October, November.
Oh, wow.
But if it's sooner, I'm going to let everybody know. I
This
really,
year?
really, yes, of course. Yeah, I want to get this, like, not only do I want to close the chapter of Skylights of my life, but I just want it to be out there and in people's hands, and then it's, you know, having something to actually go out there and with actual cons and do some FaceTime and find readers, you know.
Yeah,
I'm really digging the page layouts though. It's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Nice. And these pages are wild.
Just kind of briefly, like, what were your like comic influences growing up?
Man, some of my very first comics was like one by Sal Buscema, and which was an Incredible Hulk issue, that one of my earliest memories of a comic, and another compilation of a small paperback, almost like those pocket paperbacks of just a compilation of Kurt Swan stuff of Superman.
Nice.
But and then when I was about 12, that's when I actually picked my own comic book off the stands, off a spinner rack, and it was a Batman comic. And I went from like 12 to 16, 17, where it was like the main bulk focus of my comic book collecting, which was like in the 90s.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Couple comments I was going to jump in there. Bunny was mentioning that plus the CUDA convertible 6-pack. It's sweet. And, Crenshaw was weighing in. It says his car is a Honda Ridgeline, which tracks with his own personal growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love my Hondas. But yeah, so I see you also have an addition to the main book. There's a process, like a process comic for like how you do your storyboarding. So I'm wondering, is there a tier that has just those 2 books? Because that's
well, there wasn't any option for add-ons, so I think I did a tier where it was just a process. I have a digital version. Maybe it's on the second page. It should be an option for if you just wanted to pick up the process by itself.
Yeah, I didn't see that until now. That's so cool.
Yeah, and basically what that is just like just all like scripts with like thumbnails on it. I'm gonna put my storyboards in there. I'm gonna put in some photographs of some of the trips that I took of taking landscape reference in the in Death Valley and my different trips into the desert, just to kind of explain like the process of creating the book and writing the book. And so it's just kind of like stuff you would find in the back of a comic, but because of the denseness of the graphic novel, I just thought maybe I can put this in for those that are interested in process stuff. I can just kind of cater that and even put in some just black and white pages. And
that's a
so
cool
people
idea,
can see
man.
it without the colors.
Yeah.
I don't think I can't recall anyone doing something like that in depth and including all that like varied stuff like that. That's really cool.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of process junkies out there. And want to know how you do things and what you're using and all that. And
it's interesting. Like, so
I mean, I'm thinking about just like people that are kind of just starting out doing comics and maybe can learn something from my process or my journey. Maybe I can simplify something for somebody out there that might be, struggling with how do I even start,
Oh, hell
yeah. And it's kind of just like, teaching by example is the best way, I think.
Yeah, dude, that's so cool.
So don't panic. I'm just pulling this down so I can do my thing. Jason, the microphone.
So, what are there for your day job? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, you're muted. We can't hear you.
What?
He's talking. I can't hear him.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay,
I can hear you, Jason.
Okay, very good. So, your day job as a storyboarder. Any like commercials or movies that we might have seen? Like any projects you've worked on that maybe we've seen when you were storyboarding?
It seems like Keith can't hear.
I can't hear what he's saying. I can hear you, but I can't hear it.
So weird. Can you hear me though?
I can't hear what he's saying.
What the hell?
It's something with the mics.
Yeah. So he was asking about. Sorry, you want to ask that question again, Jason, so I can sort of relay it for you?
Hey, Keith, can you hear me?
No.
I think I got it. I could ask him.
Yep, go ahead.
Keith, Jason was asking, like, is there like some commercials or film projects you can point to that you worked on? You could share with us that you've storyboarded for? Or?
I've storyboarded a couple episodes of the Perry Mason show that was on HBO.
Oh, wow.
Aside from that, I've done like a lot of commercials, some music videos,
nice.
A couple stuff for that ended up being in the rides at theme parks. So like Jurassic World, I did some of those Dino Facts things. I did Worked on Guardians of the Galaxy, the ride at Disneyland. I did some rocket stuff for them.
Cool.
But just a lot of like, it's kind of like once it's done, I forget about it. But it's like, yeah. So recently I was doing something for Queens of Stone Age, and they had a change of direction. And so I don't even know if those boards got pushed on to the new director, but yeah, that was a weird one. I'm gonna post that on my website. That was a weird one.
Dude, that's awesome. My friend, one of my best friends, he played with them back in the day, and he just went to see them and the Foo Fighters on the tour they're on right now, and he was backstage with them. That's so cool.
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago. I did that job, and so I don't know what's happening with that project. So it happens. They change directors and everything.
So besides comics, would you ever do you have any aspirations to make something in the film world, like besides storyboarding? Like ever think of directing or?
Yeah, directing is just so much more collaboration. You're gonna have like producers lined up and people that know how to put it all together. It's just not just the idea, there's all the logistics parts, and pulling in those people, that's a whole other thing, pulling those people together. But I mean, film would be cool to do if all those pieces lined up, but I love comics. I love the medium of comics, and being able to write a story and draw it and really kind of just have that singular vision is kind of
I think it's the best storytelling medium.
I do too.
I walked away from comics in 2018, and that wasn't based on anything.
I can't hear the other guys. I'm totally lost.
I can't hear me either.
I wonder if it's coming through on YouTube.
Weird.
Maybe in the chat. Can you hear everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the chat, let us know who you can hear and who you can't hear. And actually, I'm gonna
be here. Yeah. You're gonna jump out and jump back in, Jason. See if that helps. Is that what you want to do? All right, and then maybe I'll do the same. All right. Yeah, Michael. So it sounds to be you're the only one that can talk to Keith, but everyone in the chat saying they can hear everyone. So just let him know we can hear everyone. But I'm gonna pull his campaign up. So if you want to sort of do the drum roll, Michael, and let him know we start off with the bass line at 9.
Right.
You can do this. We'll bring it back.
Here we go. What are we at?
Just remember, he can't hear me, so.
Yeah. No, I'm here.
Okay.
Whoa, 14 backers.
Oh, nice.
623. Hell yeah.
Wow, guys. Wow.
Yeah. It's what we do here on the Friday nights.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah. Love to see it.
So I'm just waiting for Jason to jump back in and see if that'll fix it, and then I'll jump back in as well. But sorry, Michael, sorry to leave you holding the.
Oh no, dude, I'm happy to. So Keith, so again, I wasn't familiar with you until today. I'm so glad I became familiar. Have you been? How can I put it? Are you active a lot on social media? Do you have you had a strong presence? Because when I saw this campaign, I was like, this clearly deserves way more backers. And I can only assume that you've just been doing your thing and not really having as much of an online presence. Is that accurate? Or
yeah, that's pretty accurate. I mean, it was dipping in and out while being hermit mode, very busy, just trying to get this beast done. But I was around and then dipped out a few times. On X, my Instagram, I continue to be a little bit active on there, not as much as I used to be.
Same.
Yeah. So I mean that kind of changed.
Can we do a quick
But,
test with Jason? Can you hear Jason?
X seems to be like really cool if you don't get carried away with get caught up. Could really get in trouble. Getting caught up into other people's business and stuff, and saying the wrong things and saying too much.
Yeah, I just try to observe. I'll have coffee in the morning. I'll read fights and the drama, but I usually don't engage. You know?
Jason, can you jump in, because he can't hear me?
It's best to keep it like, be in control of what you're saying, and not let other people pull you into weird things, because the landscape of indie comics is just always changing. It's always shifting around and changing in regards to the business aspect of it, and that kind of creates a lot of frustration for people too, and it's just a lot of different things. But best to keep in command of, I'm not gonna get caught up in that. I'm not gonna comment.
Dude, every day, like, I'll be tempted, like, we all have opinions, right? And it's just like, you see something and it's like, but what I've learned, perhaps, well, to be fair, I've been pretty good, but at the same time, I'll find myself like, why do I feel the need to jump in? And a lot of it just comes down to ego, right? You think you have the right opinion,
right?
That the world should hear it. But then you have to step back and be like, what? A while ago, I realized, why am I going to contribute what 83 at least other people are contributing anyway? You know what I mean? Let them do it. Like, it's not like,
why am I commenting about it?
Exactly.
So Michael,
I mean, it's kind of like
Jason,
seeing,
Michael,
like,
can you ask Jason to speak, because Keith can't hear me, and I need to know if Keith
mud
can hear
over
Jason.
there and walking across the street to step in it.
Jason won't talk.
It really doesn't need to be.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need
Jason,
to tell everybody everything you're thinking.
Hey guys, can you hear me, guys?
I can hear you, Jason.
All right, Craig, can you hear me?
I can't. Maybe I should dip out and then jump back in and see if that helps.
That might work.
It's the weirdest thing.
Let me do that.
It's the weirdest thing. I tell you,
I've never seen that. That's a first.
Yeah, that's weird. No, sometimes StreamYards does weird things.
Well, you know what it
is.
is.
You can try to blame it on the Canadian. I swear, there's nothing I could possibly physically do to make this happen.
No, you could blame it on the New Jerseyan, because I feel like I've been pretty good the whole show.
Yeah.
So of course.
No, thanks for holding down the fort. Yeah, that's just nuts.
But that means
good job.
But that means that something else has to go wrong. You can't have everything. You know what I mean?
That's why there's always basically this show is Craig and two spares. So Keith, can you hear me?
Yes, I can finally hear everybody.
Nice. All right. Very good. Very good.
We got the audio technical fix. All right, 55 watching. Started off at 9 backers. I told you we'd hit that funding goal. We knocked that freaking thing out of the park. Even Bunny's saying again, Bunny, shout out to you. You're the one that saved the show. Definitely, you're the hero of the day. Thanks again. And if you aren't aware, he does have a show as well, FMC Arena. If you have a FundMyComic, reach out to him. Same thing, creators supporting creators. That's how we get all of our books funded. Again, Keith, thank you so much for joining us. I wish we had more time. Yeah, man. Like, thanks for jumping in last minute. I'm so glad we had you on. I'm so glad.
It's my pleasure. I mean, you guys really, really killed it. I mean, it was awesome. You guys did great, and just the audience, everybody that backed. Thank you so much. Like, I'm not gonna let you down. I think the book is gonna be like just a fun adventure, a fun read. It's what I kind of wanted to see in books that I wasn't seeing. I couldn't find. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. I think it's going to be one of those things that it's like you remember and hopefully remember.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, that's a North Star. When you want to make something that you want to see, like, you're on the right track.
Yeah.
And then as well,
don't pull back from it.
Yeah.
Don't start editing it in your mind and saying, well, people won't like that, or maybe that's too much or something. Indie comics needs stuff that kind of pushes it to the edge and isn't afraid like the corporate comics are afraid. We shouldn't be scared. We need to our culture needs it. I think comic fans need it, and let's find the guts again and put indie on the map and make people talk about it.
Yeah, man.
That's a lesson I think I definitely had to learn as well. Is I don't need to sensitize my stuff for like a comic or like a.
That's the website you're looking at. If you go to the top, it should say storyboards, and then you can see different storyboard stuff. That's just like a sign up page. Yeah, and there's some various projects there.
Cool.
It's my stuff I do for money.
Very cool.
Wow, NBA Finals. Wow.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Some concept stuff there too that didn't quite make it into production. One of those being there was a end credit project that a friend of mine, director, his name is Johnny Likens, and you would know him if you saw any of that Ninja Turtle stuff that's been going viral lately of the live action 90s Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we worked on the Brave New World pitch for like end credits. And I think that production was really convoluted. So they ended up just going with something really simple, but we were doing something, we were pitching something elaborate.
Nice.
Very cool.
So can Craig click on it?
Yeah, you click on it and it'll open up
Craig,
the
just out of
project.
curiosity, click on that brand new world.
Brand new world.
Captain America, brand new world. BNW.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Wow.
So just like if you can imagine, just like the credits going and yeah,
really cool.
and that was cool to be able to draw Hulk, Red Hulk. Didn't really have any reference to go off of, so I could just guess a lot of it.
Wow.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, man.
We could stare at these all night.
But as I was drawing this, to be honest, I thought I was like, this different aspects of the Sam Wilson character could be. There's a lot of potential there to, not that they're doing it in the films, but a lot of potential to do something with that character, being, just idea wise, story wise. I was drawing him and I was like, man, having all these thoughts because it's kind of hard just drawing, but like just then story ideas start to come into my mind, and just not having the super serum and the vulnerability of that, and trying to live up to somebody who is his hero.
Yeah. He's more in jeopardy than Steve Rogers when he's acting as Captain America. Yeah.
So those the vulnerability really of a character really makes things interesting.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, thank you for letting us take a little look at this. This is great.
Yeah. Anything else you want me to jump in before I close that, or you good?
I think I'm wiped. I think I'm wiped out. It's time to start winding down.
So much to take in. Yeah, so good. So good. So again, 56 watching. Again, I can't thank you enough, Keith. Thank you so much for joining us for our crazy Friday night antics. You're welcome back anytime. Anytime you're running a new campaign, please just try to give me a heads up. Like we said, if you can, a couple weeks before you launch, just so we get you in there while it's live. So, but
I don't know why
is
I
there?
lost the audio.
You lost audio again. No. It might be his earphones, I think.
Can you hear me, Keith?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Craig was saying the next time you have a campaign, just let us know a couple weeks in advance. We'd love to have you back. But that gives me a great opportunity. What are your plans for Skylights going forward? Or are you going to go something else? Or
yeah, something else. So Skylights is a beginning, middle, and end. It can continue on after I can pick it back up. There's a lot of stories I could tell after Skylights with the continuing story in that world. But nice. I'll be jumping into I want to do a black and white book, which is more of a espionage spy thriller.
Nice.
In modern day, dealing with a lot of like just corruption and a modern just looking at, if you look at through history, and there's similar corrupt parallels, things. Humans are very predictable with their war profiteering and all the kinds of things, and just warring over territory, and so yeah, I'll be diving into that world after Skylights.
Nice.
Doing something like that. It's kind of radical.
Hell yeah, man. Looking forward to that as well.
It'll be black and white only.
All right.
Nice.
All right, Craig, what do you have in store for us for outros tonight?
Yeah, so we're at the 90-minute mark. Can you let Keith know? It's up to him if he wants to stick around in the back room or not. We're about to play the outro and something else.
Oh yeah, Keith. So we're about to play the outro. If you need to bail, that's cool. We'll be backstage for a little bit. We always just kind of wrap up.
I'll stick around. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Sweet. So just a quick summary to 55 are watching. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you so much, Keith, for joining us. Thank you so much, everyone, for backing, supporting the show, supporting what we're doing. Indie creators coming to supporting indie creators, indie fans. Our guest for next week, quickly,
Patrick Quinlan, right?
Patrick Quinlan is coming up as our guest for next week. Yes. So again, tune in, same bat time, same bat channel. And on that note, I'm going to sum her up at the 90-minute mark. Have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Thank you.
Listen carefully to the sound coming from an organ in the medieval church of St. Buchardi in the East German town of Halberstadt, because the chord is about to change for the first time in almost 7 years. The event on Saturday was a big deal to fans of the John Cage Organ Project. The US musician, who died in 1992, was always laid back, but he surpassed himself with this composition called Organ as Slow as Possible. The first note was played in 2001, and the piece is due to finish in 2640. The chord change was achieved by adding 2 additional pipes to the organ by soprano singer Johanna Vargas and organist Julian Lemke. Listen carefully for the sound change when this new pipe is fitted. There, just there. Did you hear that? The organisers of the event said the performance is one of the slowest realisations of an organ musical piece. Given its length of 639 years, that's surely one of the greatest ever understatements.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Guys!
Johnny Cage wins. Flawless victory fatality.
TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook dominated our feeds. There was MySpace, do you remember that? The original social media giant. And now the company is reportedly planning a comeback. The current owners bought the company back in 2011 in a new documentary about MySpace. The owners reportedly say they plan to relaunch it. MySpace burst onto the scene back in 2003 and was known for custom profiles, music playlists, and the famous Top 8 Friends list. No word yet on when the relaunch will happen.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. we've got millions of free Child Place holidays available with 22 kilograms of baggage.
No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. A stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.
you got a friend in Binface. Democracy's in trouble. You all need someone who makes some sense. I pledge all 99 flake ice creams, but only cost 99 pence. You're gonna bring back seatbacks. I'll nationalize Adele. They say, tell me aren't you that novelty guy? And I say, I'm the same one this time. Voting for Binface. I'm standing for the people that make me feel. Voting for Binface. It's time to show the bastards how you feel. Put on my rocket shoes and I boarded my plane. Touchdown in a land called Maine.